one of the best renditions. Are you going to go with it? Are you going to go with the Star
Yeah, I think I'm
Spangled
gonna go
Banner?
with that one because I mean, everybody knows all her famous ones. You know, they know "I Will Always Love You." They know all the good ones that she does and how she sounds. But the Star Spangled Banner at the
And
Super
it's the
Bowl was,
first thing that comes up.
yes, because it was fucking awesome.
Well, it might be the best version. I know Jennifer Hudson had an amazing version.
Yeah,
Um,
no,
but I mean, at the Super Bowl, and it's one of the hardest. People think it's easy because everyone knows it.
yeah,
Um,
it's
uh,
hard to sing that at a sports event when you already have people pumped. Everybody knows the song; they're singing along with you. It's so many people, and you have to be you either get it right then or you don't. That's the thing about stage
look,
performance.
look at what she's wearing. Again, we have
I
somebody
know.
wearing a conservative look, and it's working.
God,
Okay, so we are going to, we don't want to get copywritten, so we're
no.
gonna put her in a little box. That's okay. What? Wait, is this the wrong one?
There's only
Hold on.
one that she does.
This is the intro.
Okay.
Wait, I'm making a mistake. Oh no, I'm not. I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait.
Flyover of F-16.
Okay. Now we are good. And if anyone enjoys me messing up, I'm sure you're enjoying it. Okay.
And now to honor America, especially the brave men and women serving our nation in the
1991.
Persian Gulf and throughout.
I think that's the year that The Bodyguard came out. So I was 8 years old, and she was my first childhood crush.
I was 4 in 1991. So I don't even know how I heard this and thought it was great or not. Like I must have heard it later in life and fell in love with it. But
Sometimes you remember things when you were young that because you were watching the Super Bowl with your family,
I'm sure there was no choice. Yeah.
you saw it. I remember being in my mom's belly watching the shark from Saturday Night Live because that wasn't there when I was alive. It was there when I was being like, I don't know. It's getting weird.
Conceived, huh? No, maybe
Yeah.
past lives or something. Who knows?
I know I was born March 24th, conceived June 21st. Can't hear you. How the fuck do I
You
know
an
when I was?
Aries?
Yeah.
That's why we fuck with it so tough. I'm an Aries.
Hey, yeah. 24th. What was your birthday? 17th?
April. I'm April 10th.
April. You was 3 days ago. Oh, I feel like a
Yeah.
dick.
Don't. I missed yours
Okay.
too. So we're even.
Ah,
I'm just happy we're both Aries though.
Around the
That's
world.
what's up.
Next
Please
year,
join
we got
in the
each other.
singing of our
There we go.
national anthem. The anthem will be followed by a flyover of F-16 jets from the 56th Tactical Training Wing at MacDill Air Force Base and will be performed by the Florida Orchestra under the direction of Maestro Yaha Ling and sung by Grammy Award winner Whitney Houston.
Wow. Beautiful jump shot. this was when we actually felt that when the America and for the troops thing wasn't some bullshit thing that sporting events did just because they do it and no one feels it. She did not oversing the song. She could have totally done runs and tricks. She sang the freaking thing and made me actually proud to be an American.
She sang it perfect. Like just the epitome of perfect. She was strong when she was supposed to, was quiet and reserved on the parts that, um, it's
None of it was selfish.
perfect. It's
None of it
fucking
was selfish.
perfect. None of it, no.
It was all about the moment and America, the world. It's about the world, about people, about good people. Right. None of it was selfish.
None. I remember in so many interviews, like there were people who talked about it at her funeral and other interviews where she did, or other people were talking about her, and she was always very much like, was I okay? Was I good enough? That's what makes me love her more than Mariah Carey, who's very much like, Mariah Carey just comes off as such a snob. And I don't know either one of these people from Adam. And I'm sure she has a story and there's a reason and all that, but Whitney is just such a, I mean, you saw the funeral, and Kevin Costner's talking about how she quickly put on all this other makeup because she wanted to look really pretty in the reading for the bodyguard, and not realizing that it was all going to melt the fuck off her face because of the lights and all this shit. You know what I mean? She was just always very much wanting to be at her best for everything.
She was perfect, and she was always wondering, am I good enough?
Yeah, and she's fucking perfect right there. Nobody does the Star Spangled better than her. Like, they haven't yet, and I don't think anybody did before, because you're right, she doesn't oversell it. She doesn't do all the fancy shit at the certain parts that a lot of people do.
We all know she could.
She could do it.
Nothing was selfish about that performance.
None. It was perfect.
I've never actually felt a Star Spangled Banner where I'm like, and I hate to say I'm proud to be an American. I am proud to be an American.
Sure.
I'm proud. I'm proud that there's good people in the world. I like.
Yeah.
And I'm proud that, I mean, and she's, again, another person that's able to look beautiful while singing their ass off. She had a great confident look. I mean, just look at all these looks. Look at that.
She's perfect.
And she's wearing like a tracksuit, everything. I mean, everything was so perfect. But look at this. I mean, it was direct. Look at that. Now that's the thumbnail right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
She's gorgeous. She's just so
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Me and my friend Neve from Ireland, she was singing I Want to Dance with Somebody, and I was singing with her, and I'm like, how do you know that? You're so young. And she's like, well, my mom taught me. And so Whitney Houston has been able to,
past generations, for sure.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Well, we'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and check out When You Believe. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. How am I supposed to know what I'm doing after that?
No, you're starstruck. I get it. You need a minute to collect yourself after that. If that doesn't make your dick jump or your tits hard, like then nothing will. That's like,
I mean,
it's
and
perfect.
If you don't understand that, like if you don't understand why this is why we don't love everything. Because if we loved everything, then when we do get really excited like we are now, what would it mean? If we get excited like this for everything, which most reactors do because they don't want to piss off the people that are fans of the artists, that's what they do. They make sure that you love the reactor and you love what we're saying so that you subscribe and like. But here, we're not going to like everything. You've heard me turn things off. I've actually turned things off in the middle of a song. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and I hate to be like that, but it's for their own good. Like, and some shit I just don't want to waste any time on listening to. Like, and oftentimes I feel like it is more than it is the artist. It's how they're produced, or how whoever their marketing person is, or whoever their manager is, they're not doing it right. That's
songwriter,
oftentimes
producer.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Whatever it is,
sometimes
though, if
with
it's not
live
working.
performances, it's the engineer that has the,
Yes.
the backing track too loud, or, the
Yep.
microphone too loud.
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back with When You Believe.